Good morning, I'm Mai Rodriguez, sitting in for Paolo Del Rosario. Welcome to Weather HQ. Today's headlines: the Manila Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office is on red alert today, with up to 1 million people expected to attend the National Peace Rally in the Quirino Grandstand. January is Zero Waste Month. We'll speak with the Metro Manila Development Authority's General Manager, Procopio Lipana, later in the show about the status of the 10-year Zero Waste Program. In Russia, runners brave extreme cold weather in Yakutia region with temperatures at negative 50 degrees Celsius. The Office of Civil Defense says the Manila Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office and the Metro Manila Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council are on red alert status today. This is to ensure comprehensive safety measures are in place for the Iglesia ni Cristo's National Rally for Peace at the Quirino Grandstand. Up to 1 million participants are expected in the event. Over 120 personnel with 2 light urban search and rescue teams from the Philippine Army are deployed in the area, supported by over 4,400 police officers and 1,200 MMDA personnel. The rally aims to promote peace, unity, and goodwill within the community. Several roads in Manila are closed today for the Iglesia ni Cristo's Peace Rally. On your screens, affected thoroughfares include Katigbak Drive and South Drive, Independence Road, the north and southbound lanes of Rojas Boulevard from Katigbak Drive to UN Avenue, and Calao Avenue from Taft Avenue up to Rojas Boulevard. Malacanang has suspended classes in all levels and government offices in Manila and Pasay ahead of the religious group's rally. The COMELEC, PNP, and the Armed Forces have released the list of areas of concern for the 2025 elections. 38 areas fall under the red category, characterized by incidents of violence in previous elections, intense political rivalry, the presence of private armed groups, and serious threats from terrorists. However, the COMELEC assures the public that the classification will not disrupt business activities in these areas. Francis Falve reports. We will go back to Francis Falve's report later in the show. Meanwhile, let's check today's weather. The northeast monsoon, which is affecting northern and central Luzon, will bring cloudy skies with rains here in Metro Manila and also up north in Cagayan Valley, the Cordillera region, Aurora and Bulacan, down to some areas in Calabarzon like Cavite, Laguna, and Batangas. Meanwhile, we have the shear line also affecting conditions. This will bring scattered rains and isolated thunderstorms over the Bicol region, Mimaropa, Quezon, and also the Visayas. Now we go to Mindanao. There's the easterlies, which will bring a bit of rain and some thunderstorms in the Caraga and the Davao regions. Fine weather for the rest of the country. Expect lots of sun with just isolated showers. As for sea conditions, there is a gale warning up in the western seaboards of northern Luzon, the northern and eastern seaboards of Luzon, and the eastern seaboard of the Visayas. Expect very rough seas, and small boats are advised to stay in port. Now let's check conditions and expected temperatures in selected cities and provinces based on the Metro weather system. Let's start with northern Luzon. In Basco, expect cloudy skies with a high chance of scattered rains throughout the day. Expect temperatures will range from 19 to 21 degrees Celsius. That's in Basco. And now let's look at Apari. Temperatures there range from 23 to 24 degrees Celsius. Lawag will have lows of 23 and highs of 30 degrees Celsius. In Vigan, 26 to 29 degrees. Baguio, of course, cool temperatures, lows of 16 there and highs of 22. Dagupan, 24 and 30 degrees. And Tuguegarao, 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. Now let's look at temperatures in central Luzon. Temperatures in Subic Bay, 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. Mariveles, 25 to 27 degrees. Angeles, 23 to 27 degrees Celsius. And also up eastern Luzon, Casiguran in Aurora, 21 to 26 degrees Celsius there. Gapan in Nueva Ecija, 22 and 27 degrees. Now in Metro Manila, 23 with highs of 27 degrees Celsius. And like I said, Mariveles in Bulacan, temperatures there range from 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. Southern Luzon will have rainy weather today due to the shear line. Let's look at the Bicol region. Legazpi City, Daet, Virac, and Sorsogon. Temperatures there will range from 25 to 28 in Legazpi, Daet 24 to 27 degrees. Virac and Catanduanes, 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. Over in the Visayas, Romblon will have lows of 24 and highs of 26 degrees Celsius. However, Tagaytay will be sunny with partly cloudy skies and cooler temperatures. Temperatures in Tagaytay will range from 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. In the Visayas, the shear line will also bring rainy weather, especially in Iloilo, Boracay, Dumaguete, Metro Cebu, Tagbilaran, Tacloban, and Catarman. Despite the rain, expect warm conditions with temperatures ranging from 23 to 31 degrees Celsius. Boracay will have lows of 27 and highs of 25, lows of 25 and highs of 27 degrees Celsius. In Bacolod, temperatures should be between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius. Let's go to Mindanao. Rainy weather as well, especially in Zamboanga, Dipolog, Marawi, Cagayan de Oro, and General Santos, but expect more sunshine than rain in Davao and Butuan. Temperatures in Zamboanga ranges from 24 to 34 degrees Celsius, and temperatures in Dipolog ranges as well, 24 to 34 degrees. Marawi, 20 to 25 degrees. Cagayan de Oro, 24 to 30 degrees Celsius. In Butuan and General Santos, slightly cooler temperatures there, just reaching 31 degrees Celsius. General Santos, highs of 32 degrees Celsius. Due to the shear line, Pag-asa has issued a rainfall forecast from tomorrow through Wednesday. Tomorrow, moderate to heavy rainfall is anticipated in Quezon, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, and Albay. On Wednesday, the shear line will continue to dump moderate to heavy rains in Quezon Province. Those in low-lying and mountainous areas should be alert for flash floods and landslides. Up next, let's get an update on the government's Zero Waste program with MMDA General Manager Procopio Lipana. Stay tuned.
Good morning, I'm Mikey Orata.
Ferdy Salvador.
Welcome to Industry Beacon,
where we shine a light on the trailblazers,
the disruptors, and the industry leaders shaping our future.
And in each episode, we explore how they're staying ahead in their fields,
one industry at a time.
It's a good opportunity to come from Australia here to the Philippines.
AC Health has launched groundbreaking initiatives to improve access to care.
I'm so thrilled we opened the country's first cancer-only hospital.
Industry Beacon on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching Weather HQ. I'm Mai Rodriguez. January is Zero Waste Month. Joining us via Zoom is MMDA General Manager Procopio Lipana. Good morning, GM.
Good morning to you and to all your viewers.
GM, let's start with the Zero Waste program of the government. How much and what kinds of waste are generated daily in Metro Manila?
Daily in Metro Manila, we are generating 13,691 tons per day. And for 1 year, we have recorded, for 2024, we have recorded 4,301,681 tons for the whole year. And our waste disposal in tons increased by 11.27% from 2023 to 2024. These are the biodegradable waste, this is recyclable waste, the residual with potentials, residual for disposal, including hazardous and toxic waste.
Of course, GM, mas nadadagdagan pa yan because of all the festivities. For example, yung nagdaang Black Nazarene Feast lang, mas dumami pa siguro o mas nagko-contribute dyan sa waste generation.
Yes, oo. At as compared to last year, although meron tayong mga waste diversion, but still there was an increase of 11% considering the development, yung mga increase in populations, increase in industries. Despite our diversion, interventions, nag-increase pa rin tayo ng 11.27%. At gaya nga ng nasabi mo, this year, because of the Feast of Black Nazareth, from December 1 to 15, we have a average tons per day of 13,359, while from December 16 to 31, we have a data of 30,691 tons per day. So you can attribute the increase of 2% for the celebration of the Feast of Black Nazareth.
GM, what are the major concerns that need to be addressed to improve waste collection here in the NCR and ensure their proper disposal? GM Lipana?
Yes, we have, first of all, number one, that ang ating tututukan ngayon, itong ating number one problem is waste segregation. So, ang distribution ng waste natin sa household is 35%, then commercial is 24.16%, industrial is 17%, then for institutions 11%, and other sources is 11%. So first is waste segregation, and second, itong ang IEC na continuous natin ginagawa to improve our management towards to zero waste, itong information and education campaign, particularly sa ating mga barangay, to improve yung ating waste diversion, waste collection, and waste management. And in fact, parang ngayon, in order to, number one kasi na-identify natin dito, sa problema sa basura is social behavior. So we have to change the social behavior of our mga kababayan natin na maging responsable sa pagmamanage ng kanilang basura, at sinusulong nga natin yung Road to Zero Waste, yung 10-year plan natin towards Road to Zero Waste.
Okay, more about that 10-year Zero Waste program. It was launched just last November. I understand it just kicked off 2 months ago. Ano po ang status niya ngayon?
Sa ngayon ay continuous ang ating coordinations with recyclers, industry partners. After the summit, continue ang ating mga discussion with them And we are now formulating, considering na nagiging problema natin is waste segregation, we are now starting to formulate waste management plan for every stakeholders. We will formulate waste management for, let's say, for malls, for markets, for households, and every stakeholders, there are peculiarities in their characterization of waste. So we will initiate the provision of a waste management plan, and all those management plan is towards to road to zero waste. What's road to zero waste? Road to zero waste, meaning to say that we are envision that by 10 years, after 10 years, no more garbage will reach our landfill, because we will consider all this garbage. We will change the mindset of our constituent. That garbage, there will come a time that it is no longer treated as garbage, but all of them will be a valuable resource.
JM, very quickly before we let you go, how can we further spread awareness and encourage the public to attain zero waste, especially, you said segregation pa lang, it needs more attention.
So we have to encourage industry partners, private corporations, and other key stakeholders to initiate segregation in their workplace, particularly focusing on the recovery and processing, including repair or treatment of waste into a valuable resource toward a circular economy, ultimately achieving our unified sustainable development goals for a clean Metro Manila. So our goal is clean Metro Manila. Road to zero waste towards a clean Metro Manila.
All right, thank you so much for your time this morning, MMDA General Manager Procopio Lipana.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Francis Falves' report. The COMELEC, the PNP, and the Armed Forces have released the list of areas of concern for the 2025 elections. 38 areas fall under the red category, characterized by incidents of violence in previous elections, intense political rivalry, the presence of private armed groups, and serious threats from terrorists. However, the COMELEC assures the public that the classification will not disrupt business activities in these areas.
Ahead of the start of the election period, the PNP has activated its Elections Monitoring Action Center nationwide to ensure real-time reporting of election-related incidents. Simultaneously, the Commission on Elections has released its classification of election areas of concern. There are 4 classifications for areas of concern. Green for areas with no history of violence or disruptions. Yellow for areas with a history of an election-related violence. Orange for areas with private armed groups and intense political rivalry. And red for a combination of yellow and orange factors. Out of 1,642 areas nationwide, 403 require closer monitoring due to their classification under yellow, orange, or red categories. According to COMELEC Chairman George Erwin Garcia, 1,239 areas are classified under the green category. 188 areas are under the yellow category, while 177 areas fall under the orange category. And 38 areas, primarily in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or BARM, are classified as red. COMELEC clarified that the list of areas of concern is not meant to alarm residents or discourage businesses.
It's more directed sa amin, hindi sa mga tao. Para naman, alam namin kung saan ipe-preposition ang puwersa. Kasi baka akala po porket naka-red, matatakot na and it will practically drive away investors. Wala po, hindi po yon para sa kanila, para po sa amin yon.
Chairman Garcia also emphasized that as of now, no area has been declared under COMELEC control. To ensure security, the AFP and PNP will deploy additional personnel to places under the list of COMELEC areas of concern, particularly in the 38 red category areas. These include Jones and Maconacon in Region 2, Baleno and Masbate in Region 5, Kalinog in Region 6, Santa Margarita in Region 8, and 32 areas in BARM.
Pinagtatanggal na po namin yung mga pulis na may mga kamag-anak na lalaban sa eleksyon. Then second, yung preparation nga namin na talagang gun ban, loose firearms, looking dun sa mga gun for hire, yung mga pugs, tinatanggal natin.
Starting January 12, a nationwide gun ban will be implemented until June 11, 2025. General Marbil added that the PNP will use body cameras during checkpoints and has coordinated with local government units to install CCTVs in strategic areas. AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner highlighted the result of the AFP and PNP collaboration in manning the checkpoints in the past elections.
It was very effective when we implemented the gun ban very strictly. No? Kaya't pati na rin po yung mga personnel ng AFP, sinasabihan namin na kapag hindi po sila naka-duty, ay hindi na dapat sila magdala ng mga baril. No? Because they are not exempted from the gun ban.
The PNP and AFP are strengthening their intelligence efforts to conduct background checks and prevent both buying through the use of artificial intelligence and mobile applications. Francis Polbe, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
When we return, the death toll in the Los Angeles wildfires rise to 14, with 16 more people missing. Details after the break.
Lifestyle, beauty, food. We got you.
If you want a gift that gives back, memories that is, this one is on my wish list too.
Join Marie Lozano where she uncovers the untold stories and surprises in the world of lifestyle.
I had already accepted my excess baggage fate. It's time to show me what you're really about.
The Lifestyle Lab on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. The questions.
Why sounds very serious,
Seryoso,
but watch
no?
it.
Di ba parang crime, may away pamilya, etc.
The issues.
Who are supposed to be on the faces of our bank, of our money?
Bangko Sentral, no? There is a numismatic committee who meets and decides.
We clarify matters.
The 1,000 peso bill was changed from the three heroes of World War II to the Philippine Eagle.
Pinky Web is always on point.
Let's check weather news across the globe, starting with the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles. One of the worst hit, the Pacific Palisades, where the fires have destroyed over 12,000 structures and killed at least 14 people, with 16 still missing. The Palisades fire has burned 22,000 acres, and other blazes have consumed 36,000 acres. Strong winds continue to spread the fires, with red flag warnings in place. Federal and state authorities, including FEMA, are providing support, and President Joe Biden has declared a major disaster. The fires have caused a public health emergency due to toxic smoke, and recovery could take weeks. Damage is estimated at $135 billion. In Italy, an avalanche struck a group of 5 skiers in the Piedmont region on Sunday, killing 3 and leaving 2 others injured. The incident occurred around midday in Punta Valgrande, near the Italy-Switzerland border. The victims were dragged downhill for several hundred meters, suffering fatal injuries. Authorities confirmed the fatalities suffered from severe trauma sustained during the avalanche's powerful descent, and the 2 survivors were airlifted to the hospital. In Russia, dozens of runners braved extreme cold in the Yakutia region for a marathon in freezing conditions. Temperatures hit a punishing -50 degrees Celsius. The marathon took place in the Oymyakonsky district, known as the Cold Pole, one of the coldest inhabited places, where a record low of -67.7 degrees Celsius was set in 1933. Runners endured freezing conditions, with some having snow on their hair and eyelashes. They used hot water to rehydrate because of the extreme cold. The Australian Open at Melbourne Park began under sunny skies on Sunday, but a thunderstorm quickly forced fans to seek cover. Play was suspended on the outer courts after less than an hour while matches continued on the 4 show courts with roofs closed. Known for its unpredictable weather, many fans had umbrellas and ponchos following Saturday's hot 35-degree temperature. And that's Weather HQ for today. Join us again tomorrow, whatever the weather, here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. I'm Mai Rodriguez.